What's happening, everyone? We are starting fresh in a brand new season of Mycopolis. So, in this season, not really sure what we're going to do. We're just going to go with the flow for now and see what the world brings us. First thing, let's punch a tree. Oh, what's this? We found a spider XP spawn. That seems like a pretty cool source of XP and string and spider eyes. Wonder what we can do with that. Ooh, nether portal. This place is beautifully done. Wonder how it works. Well, that was interesting. We killed enough spiders to make ourselves a bed. So now we can sleep through the nighttime, because nighttime's scary. We don't like nighttime, do we? No. Oh, found another base. Wonder whose this is. It's pretty. Their farms look really nice. They've got a cool storage system. Paintings. What a weird flex. Ooh, this place is beautiful. I mean, it's mostly made out of stone and cobblestone and a little bit of wood, which is the reverse of what we usually do. Typically, I build with woods, but this place just looks stunning. We'll check it out later. Ooh, we got a dark oak forest. This is my favorite wood kind because it's so easy to get. Well, there's not much point wasting nighttime, so let's go for a dig. And would you look at that? We found our very first iron for the season. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. Yeah, 4 pieces of iron. Okay. So we made ourselves an iron axe and we're continuing to mine. This is one big coal vein. And there's 2 iron veins in it? Wow. And a gold and a diamond vein. We found our very first diamonds. Wow. Oh, and a little bit of redstone at the end. Would you look at that? Coal main was amazing. I've lost for words. So, I think we've found a decent spot to set up our very first camp. And there's our first friend of the game. This is where we're going to set up our temporary base. Just a small one for the very beginning of the game. And would you look at this, we got a gift of bread. Well, that was generous of them. We need food, we're only at 1.5. Oh boy, let's heal up. Let's see if we can get a little bit of wheat from him. Nice bunch of wheat. That will get us started with our farm, our animal farm, early in the season, which is very generous. Big help. We need to give him something back. We need to say thank you. And you know, there does seem to be a rather large amount of animals around me. It's a nice flat open area. I think what we'll do is we'll make a sheep farm and a cow cows for our enchantment tables and setup, obviously. Also, bit of wool never hurt anyone either. And this is his place. The place we stumbled upon earlier. This is our nether. We're setting up the portals on the roof because it's just the easiest way to get around. It's quick, it's simple, it's beautiful. Check out this boat ride. I didn't know that you could do this, and it is frankly amazing. Just the speed that you can get. This isn't accelerated, that's normal speed. This guy's been really generous so far, and now he's gonna give us the obsidian we need to make our first nether portal. So generous of them. We've got some obsidian, 14 pieces, but we only need 10 to make our portal. That gives us enough for the enchantment table too. That was very, very generous of them, and really appreciated. Let's just hope it works. And yeah, got us right to where we needed to go. Now let's go get some animals into a pen. We've laid out the pen. Now we just need to collect some animals and breed them up with our wheat. Then we'll need to make a small farm to get some more wheat, because this isn't going to last us very long. Oh, so I've decided how I'm going to say thank you, and I've decided that I'm going to give him his favorite color of wool, which his second favorite is orange, and we have the ingredients to make orange, so let's go dye some sheep. A little bit of yellow, a little bit of red. That makes orange. May as well get some chickens in there as well. We're gonna need them in a little bit. We're gonna have a lot of excess seeds. Not to mention they're also good with arrows, for arrows. And we just gave him his first thank you. Thank you for helping us out so much in the early game. We really appreciated it. But there's more to come. Now we'll forever have a symbol of our friendship on his building. This is the end. It's already been made into a really nice enchantment setup and spawner XP grinder. That's going to be really handy. Not to mention all the pearls, a very fast way to get around. And we got our first enchantments of the seasons. And we'll take some pearls while we're here to help us get around before we get our Elytra. So we got a few pearls, and we got a few enchantments. This is where we're going to set up our wheat farm. I use water and gravity to collect the wheat when it's fully grown. So this is a nice little spot. Not much work into setting it up for us. And it's complete. We've got more wheat. We've got access to wheat. We've got the animals to breed up. And we're going to make a little room for us to sit in while we wait for the wheat to grow. Right on this hill here, looking over our wheat. And there we have it. Also going to lay out some sugarcane around that pool there, just temporarily. We've got some redstone ideas of how we're going to do it later. Collecting our first batch of wheat so we can continue breeding up the animals, but we can't forget to replace it, obviously. Grabbing some sugar cane and expanding our farm around the pool here. And now we don't have to jump. We can just hold left and right and replace the seeds after we collect the wheat. Got a little bit of food from killing the animals and a bit of wool from shearing the sheep. Our setup's coming along quite nicely, but it's a bit boring sitting here, not being able to do anything. So let's make a little bit of a mine shaft just to pass the time a little bit. There we have it. Now, mine, so that we can do a little bit of mining while the wheat grows. We got some leather, got some wool, we got our wheat farms. Everything's coming along quite nicely. Now just to grind for a little while. So we've been grinding for a while, we've bred up a lot of animals, and we've sheared them, we've killed some to get some meat. So far everything is going along quite well. That's our house, all set up. We had to lower the floor a little bit, but we got glass there so we can see our wheat and check on it without leaving the house. We had our sugarcane farm, all nice and coming together. Mind you, this is just temporary. Let's collect another batch of wheat. See, we just place water in here. The water pushes all of it down. It's stuck in the middle there. I guess I must have miscalculated, but we punch out those blocks and it will all work fine. Then all we have to do is run down to the bottom and collect the seeds and the wheat and replace the seeds by running left and right and using the half slabs to lift us up. Don't even need to jump. Nice and simple. Just the way we like it. And would you look at that? Over 2 stacks of wheat. We're going to need to move these animals soon to a bit closer to our house, to our second temporary base. I've killed the cows for the leather and the food, as you can see. And we're still collecting a decent chunk of eggs. This is our thank you. 4 stacks of wool and 1 stack of cooked meat and 2 stacks of seeds. You really helped us out, and this is how we're saying thank you. We just came back to our base and we found a random stack of golden carrots. And we've been gifted some mending books and some armor by one of the other players, and isn't that great?